All right, last call. This is the last call of the evening. We are going to be able to clear the board. That is 216. 216, you are on the air.
Hey, hard bastard.
Hey, what's up?
It's bold like a leopard, or as
Hey,
what's up?
I write on your channel, or on your website, Razor Ray McCoy.
Yeah, awesome, man. Welcome.
I've written back and forth with Winston a lot, so it's good to see a plastic face to the name. Anyway, I do want to talk a bit about a couple projects I'm doing, and
sure.
I did have an interview about 2 weeks ago with a Secret Service officer who'd be willing to come on and talk to you about certain things he's witnessed with the Clintons, including domestic violence. So if you're interested in that, let me know.
Hell yeah, with the Clintons? Oh, that would be, the chat would fucking go off on that. That would be, yeah, absolutely.
So I'll write with you guys. I'll get you in touch with him. He's doing a book tour, so he's more than willing to come on.
Awesome.
And I'll send you my video too for some background.
Okay. Sure.
Is he current Secret Service or former?
I think he's probably
former Secret Service, former Air Marshal, and former Air Force Police. So another thing that I've been working on, I have this little gimmick I do called the Clinton Presidential Penitentiary Library, and I'm doing a number of I've done probably 10 or 15 reviews already of books I've read about them. So the one I'm currently doing, I have to break down into several parts because there's so much information. It's called Year of the Rat, which concerns actual collusion. Forget this fucking Russia shit. In the 90s, the Clintons sold this country out to China. And they did it literally, taking campaign contributions from Chinese government officials and agents and straw donors and things like that, and it's all documented. There is proof. The mainstream media did know about it back in the 90s. They even published articles about it. So I've already published part 1 on my YouTube channel, Bold Like a Leopard, if you want to take a look at that. I think that in this day and age, we have to bring that back to the surface, because think about it, guys. They've ruined the reputation of the FBI with these, this nonsense about the Russia investigation, which is based on almost no documented proof, some very, very, very light circumstantial evidence that I'm not convinced at all by it. I'm a pretty, unaffiliated person. I do strongly lean further towards the conservative side, definitely not the Republican Party itself.
Sure.
And I think that we do need to talk about what real collusion would look like. And fortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Clinton gave us an excellent example back in the 90s of what real collusion was like. So
I remember Joy Reid. I remember I briefly did an article on that because Joy Reid, on one segment, she said that Uranium-1 was bullshit, and then she also said that what you're talking about with the collusion with China was bullshit. And I remember when I looked up, I did an article on it, and I think there was an article, a more recent one, and then there was one, I think, from the 90s where they talked about it briefly. But yeah, that did happen. I remember when we covered it just very briefly.
Well, when I'm done doing, I think I'm gonna have to do 4 parts. But when I'm done, I'll probably publish something on your site. Kind of a raw summary of it, and it's really worth talking about. And it's the same idea. I mean, yesterday was yesterday. Well, I guess 2 days ago, Friday. You had on. I didn't get to catch your whole stream, but the issue with Robert Ray on that CNN stream, I was going nuts. I think I was actually super chatting you because these fucking bitches were pretending like Robert Ray was on an equal level with some of these just squawking chickens that were talking to him. And this is a guy who actually was involved in the prosecution of a president, or at least in a special counsel investigation. And there's just no equivalence. The guy and they weren't even saying anything to and they didn't bring any counterpoints that were addressing any of his criticisms.
Yeah.
So, I was like...
Yeah, they were just disparaging him.
Yeah, I was at the office, just like cheerleading you guys the whole way, because it was pretty much... That's CNN right there. That conversation is really a disgrace. But I thought I had more to say, but I think I forgot about it. So thanks for everything you do, and I hope I can send some more material your way in the future. And I will send you the info for that interview. Yeah,
that'll be great. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate. Yeah, and thanks for hopping on aboard on HNN, and appreciate it. And thanks for the call and the support.
All right, have a great night, guys.
All right, you too. Take care.
Thanks for calling.
That's